Hey guys, Kirk Snyder, Possum Hollow Lures and Baits. I just want to show you guys one of the very first sets that I ever learned from a man named John R. Hummel. He was a really good friend of mine, and when I first started pestering him about trapping fox, he knew that a lot of times new guys have issues with bedding a trap and everything else. With this set, there is no bedding whatsoever, there's no digging. So if you are on location and you use this particular set, it shines, it'll work year round, but it shines more when you get a cold snap, some of the food disappears for the year. That's when this really comes into play. If you get a little bit of snow, it sticks out like a sore thumb. But you can use either hay or you can use grass clippings. So I'll show you guys how I make it. It's real simple. There's no lure involved. The only thing that you use is a bait, and I'll make it up for you guys and show you how to do it. So what you want to do is right here where you can see where this is kind of rounded off and tramped down. This is about a 3-foot circle. So you just take hay, chaff, grass clippings, or whatever you got, and put a bed down, just like that. Use a bigger trap. For this one here, these are juniors from Kendall Overmeyer, and you want a bigger trap. I find that it comes up through the covering a lot better. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your 3 traps and you're going to stake them down and lay them right on top of that in the diamond pattern. So this one here would be staked down and put right there, and then you'd have this one here over here. And you can make these as big or as small as you want. I prefer just to keep them right about like that. And then the secret bait that I know a lot of guys probably don't use, some of you have probably never even heard of, is just old-fashioned pork crackling. You only need a handful of them, just about like that. But what you want to do is sprinkle them around so that they're like this. Don't get them inside the jaws. Put them in around the trap. And then take your covering that you're going to put over top and lightly just cover the whole thing up in the circle. And it doesn't have to be to the point. All you want to do is just break up the outline of them traps. And that's going to be pretty much it right there. You can still see, you almost think it's not going to work because you can still kind of make out the jaws and everything else. If you want to use a lure, you can put a call lure up on top of the tree or on a branch that's 4 or 5 foot off the ground to get them over. But if you're on location, you'll see where they'll pass by this a little bit until some night they get hungry and they'll come in. And what happens is he smells them pork cracklings and he'll get his feet dancing around in here. And 9 times out of 10, they end up in more than one trap. I've had them in 2 traps, I've had them in 3 traps. So give these sets a try on your line, and I think you'll find for beginners and people just learning that are having trouble with bedding your traps and everything, that this is probably one of the best sets that you can use. So good luck, guys. Have a great season.